Baruchim Abayim, welcome everyone. Although every Thursday we usually learn something from the Heilige Rebbe being that this week, Thursday is Yom Tov, we are releasing this early. In the Haggadah we read a Yavayr. Chochom ma'omer. What does the wise son say? Remember, the Haggadah presents us with four sons. First is the wise son. Ma'idus v'chukim v'mishpatim. He quotes the scripture where it says, what are the testimonies, the statutes, and the rulings that the Lord our God has commanded you? And the answer is, in maftir achar Pesach afikomen. We tell him all the laws of Passover, which the tractate in the Mishnah on Pesach ends, or near the end. It says that we do not have any dessert after the Paschal lamb. And that's where we have, from this Greek term, afikomen, the tradition of eating an extra piece of matzah to remember the Paschal lamb. Says the Heilige Rebbe Levi in the Kedushas Levi, Hine kol mitzvah shel laila zois lasu zeichel anisim she'aseh imanu. That all the commandments, all the precepts that we perform on this holy night of the Passover is to commemorate the miracles that God performed with us. V'zo shemasik is a bore al yedei nisim huksheseichel hu bekatnus. But this idea that someone understands the greatness of the Creator through miracles is really a very low level. It represents an archetype of a constricted consciousness, that when one's consciousness is in a small, constricted manner, when a person comes to an expanded consciousness, to a big intelligence, and he understands the greatness of the blessed Creator because of his own intelligence, nikra Chochom. Such a person is called wise. However, he might come and say, why do we need all of these laws? If I already know how great God is, what do I need all this for? Right? There have been many people in history who thought, why do we need to do mitzvos? We can just connect to God directly. We don't need all these things. There's been this antinomian ideology that's gone back for thousands of years, and it's a type of a heresy, but it's a heresy that comes from a certain archetype of wisdom, a philosophy. So how do we answer this? We often think that the Chochom, he's the good kid, but maybe not. His questions might not be so holy. However, we have to understand, like we said the story with Rebbe, if you have a question because you want a question, there's no answer to such a question. But if you really want an answer, but Torah tells that, now we have an answer. Because even the wise person has to understand he can come and fall into the trap of a small mind, of a constricted consciousness. So therefore every Jew, he cannot be so arrogant to say, I don't need all of these things. No. He has to understand, just like the great Tanoim who we have in the story where they were reclining in Bnei Brak and they were telling over all that night about the Exodus, and we're certainly no greater than them, and yet they all knew all of this, and yet they had to engage in this mitzvah. So too we have to recognize our own imperfection, and therefore we have to, all of us, even the wisest man, has to believe in the miracles and wonders that the divine God performed for us, who imana with us. Nishar tam zetamid. This concept exists always. That's what it means that after the Paschal sacrifice we don't have any dessert, because we shouldn't think that we're so great. We should recognize our own limited capacity, and through that we connect to God with simplicity and faith, and God will bless us with all kinds of good things, and that we can continue to grow in our relationship with the Almighty, that it should not merely be an intellectual pursuit, but also a spiritual pursuit. A Chag Kosher v'Sameach, a very happy Passover to everyone, and a kosher Passover. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment.